Hi, welcome to Vetted Employers. I'm Bruce Townsend. You want to hire a veteran or veterans to your payroll, to your company, to your corporation. Good for you. The most simple way to determine if someone really is a veteran that you want to hire when you're going through the onboarding process is to ask that veteran to produce for you and provide to you the DD 214. DD stands for Department of Defense, and 214 is the form number. And it looks a lot like this. This is a DD 214. This one happens to be mine. Now you'll notice on there's some black marks. I simply redacted for the use of this video the information on this form, which could be used for PII, personally identifiable information. Don't really want to give that out on a video. But the DD 214 is the one form that a veteran coming on board of your company, your corporation, your nonprofit, should be willing and actually enthusiastic about providing to you. The DD 214 characterizes their length of service, their characterization of service, meaning that it was served under honorable conditions, honorable service. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the key. You want to hire honorably discharged veterans of the United States Armed Forces, people who retired honorably. And the DD 214 will absolutely, positively provide you documented proof that they served honorably in whatever branch of the service in which they served. Now, there are one or two very rare exceptions when you're bringing somebody on board where they may not be able to provide you a DD 214 because they don't have it yet. For instance, if you are hiring somebody who is coming through the Skill Bridge program, that person is not going to have a DD 214 just yet. They haven't retired. They haven't finished their term of service. Therefore, they will not have received their DD 214 from their service yet. That's fine. You're already going to know that having gone through the process of going through SkillBridge. Another exception might be that you're hiring someone who is a veteran, claims to be a veteran, but they're still serving in the National Guard or the reserve component of the United States Armed Forces. They won't have a DD 214 yet either in most cases because they're still serving. There are ways to document that they are actually still serving in the reserve component, and we'll cover that in a different video in the future. The biggest thing here, ladies and gentlemen, the takeaway is that if you want to hire veterans, they should provide to you enthusiastically, excitedly, and absolutely proudly their DD 214. If they can't do that or they refuse to do that, that's a red flag. This is something you need to follow up on. Somebody who provides to you instead of a DD 214 hands you a certificate of honorable discharge or a certificate of retirement. Those certificates are nice, they're pretty, but they are not an official form of the United States government that verifies that this person is a veteran and served honorably in the armed forces. If they cannot or will not provide you a DD 214 and they don't fall into one of those exceptions, you need to be skeptical, you need to follow up. And perhaps that person is not the right hire for you. We hope you got something out of this video. Remember the DD Form 214. That's the form that you want to make sure that your prospective employees are providing to you if they're coming to you as a veteran. Welcome to Vetted Employers. We'll talk to you again quite soon.